The Wind in the Willows, guided reading on the 11th of January 2021. Today we're going to continue reading from the next part of Wind in the Willows, and we'll answer questions today and tomorrow based on the text. The Wind in the Willows, the riverbank. It all seemed too good to be true. Here and there, through the meadows, he rambled busily along the hedgerows, across the woods, finding everywhere birds building, flowers budding, leaves thrusting, everything happy and busy and occupied. And instead of having an uneasy conscience pricking him and whispering, "White paint," he somehow could only feel how jolly it was to be the only lazy animal among all these busy citizens. After all, the best part of a holiday is perhaps not so much to be resting yourself as to see all the other animals busy working. He thought his happiness was complete when, as he strolled aimlessly along, suddenly he stood by the edge of a river. Never in his life had he seen a river before. This sleek, winding animal, chasing and chuckling, gripping things with a gurgle and leaving them with a laugh, to fling itself on fresh playmates that shook themselves free and were caught and held again. All was a shake and a shiver, glints and gleams and sparkles, rustle and swirl, chatter and bubble. The mole was bewitched, entranced and fascinated. By the side of the river he trotted as one trots when very small, by the side of a man who holds one spellbound by exciting stories. And when tired at last, he sat on the bank, while the river still chattered on to him, babbling the best stories in the world, sent from the middle of the earth to be told at last to the hungry sea. In your purple book, write the date and the LO at the top of the page. You'll see it up there. Fiction, Wind in the Willows, vocabulary and retrieval. We're going to focus on the vocabulary used in the text. Find these words and you can work out their meaning by reading around them in the sentence, and we can write their definition or synonym, a word that means the same thing, next to them. So the words are hedgerows, entranced, rambled, uneasy and conscience. And then there are 4 quick questions. What signs of spring did the mole see? Think back to the first paragraph. Number 2, who was the only lazy animal in the countryside? Question 3, what did Mole think about the river? Find and copy 2 words that tell you how he felt about the river. Did he like it or not? Number 4, what does the description that the river chattered tell you about how it sounded? Think about if that word means it's loud or quiet and what kind of noise it would be. Write your answers clearly and I'll look forward to seeing them when you send them in. Thank you.